I can see that, Grammy. I can actually see it.
I'm a wicked Grammy. I'm not you know, you're wicked. I'm a wicked Grammy. Like, mini skirts, I don't give a crap. I've had people come up and say, "You have the ugliest legs." Well, stop looking at them. Go
Don't
away.
look at them then.
I like my legs. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, you don't want your eyes down there. Just, you know, raise them up a little bit, okay?
So here's a funny thing.
Just look up.
I went on this dating site for fat women and was told I wasn't fat enough.
Well,
now that's something you don't think you'd ever hear in your life, you know?
And then that's all right, because I went out with a guy on it. He's like, I'm going to take pity on you. You're really not as big as the women I like, but I'm going to fatten you up. And I thought, that just sounds really odd to me. And he did. He'd take you out. I went on a date with him, and all he wanted to do was feed me. I was like, I don't want you feeding me. And he's all, but that's my turn on. I'm like,
my God.
Thank you, but no. No, thank you.
I thought this was a dating site, not a hookup site.
Yeah. Oh, people don't understand the difference between dating and hookup. It don't matter. All right, here we are on Lost Cave Planet still. I've already discovered this. I have. I'm trying to run faster. We're getting a delay test right now. Silent Bot is doing one for me because he's a good bot. Better than Nightbot. So the issue may have been they've moved my ship someplace else. That wasn't there before. I didn't notice that before. The thing might have been through Nightbot. It might be something that's happened because I hooked up Nightbot. Because that's the only thing that's different from the last time I streamed.
Nightbot just fucking shit up.
And when the Silent Bot's here, 14 seconds. Okay, I guess 14 seconds isn't bad. I don't think Silent Bot can look at the video part. He's working at the moment. Can somebody see if the video's doing well? It really doesn't matter at this point. Anyway, I think what happened is in the creative studio, when you go to it, in the creative studio part and you go to live streaming, it had my schedule up as 2 days ago. So we'll just have to cross our fingers and see if it works, because after that I'm gonna have to do some serious checking, because I don't have any idea why it would be doing that at this point. Because everything looks good on the YouTube site. In fact, it was still streaming all 5 of them, and couldn't understand why it wasn't getting any data. So, you have a kind of, somebody has a kind of noisy microphone, or I'm hearing a lot of like we're in space. Is there a reason for that? Are we really in space? I'm not in space at the moment. I'm on a planet. Yeah, the video is good.
Might be my mic.
Work now. This account needs to be a monitor vixen. Yeah, I'll have to do that Silent Bot on the next break. I'll put Foxbot as a monitor. I'm falling in a hole. I don't know where the hole is taking me. Stop it. I need a cave. Isn't that a cave back there? No, it was not a cave. It was a fake cave. I need a cave, a cave, a cave. I need a cave, and I need to stop looking at the ground. Looking at the ground, walking like I'm a teenager, because that's how they do it. No cave here. Oh, there's one, but can I get in it? That's a really weird looking cave. Oh shit! I'm on the bottom. Okay, I thought maybe I wasn't on the bottom. Hug that! Hug it! Hug it! Alright, gotta sit here while it does its thing. Okay, so that's fine. So at the 3:30 Foxbot, we'll Silent Bot off. I'll change Foxbot into being the moderator. I'm gonna keep Silent Bot though there too. So you can use whichever one you want. It'll be fine. You're the only one in there. I mean, it says 2 people are watching, but somebody's being more than a Silent Bot than you. All right, so they might be shy about coming because of the fact that it keeps kicking me off. But I'm really hoping that that was what the issue was. You guys been in the party mode here since I left? Went and had some birthday cake?
Yeah, I've just been doing my thing on Elite. We've just been chilling, just hanging out.
Chitting-chatting with them. How's the baby?
He's
Gavin.
good. He's sleeping on my chest right now.
How old is Gavin?
He's a year and 3 months.
So, you know, I'm like a baby expert.
Are you?
That right. Yeah, that's what my job was a baby expert. Only I did mental
baby
health.
Expert.
Yeah, I did. People would call me to consult them when they were having behaviors with their children that they felt weren't normal. So then I would either come in and say, well, yeah, that's normal. Or I would say, you know, let's look into it and see if we can figure out why the child's doing that behavior.
Oh,
Sometimes
no way.
it meant, yeah, sometimes it meant that the family, somebody in the family might have been abusing the child. Sometimes it meant the child was autistic and needed to be, you know, sometimes it was mental health issues because babies can be mentally ill. People don't know that, but it's true. Sad, but true. And usually that's where the most complex part of people who with mental health comes from, is that they had it when they were children and it wasn't treated correctly.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you're born with it, you're going to have it your whole life, no matter what.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
nothing you can do about it. So knowing that from the very get-go is the most helpful thing at all that you can have. My son was diagnosed with anxiety at the age of 4. He thought he was turning into a zombie and had a panic attack and was causing him to throw up and have like heart palpitation, so we thought he was having a heart attack. So we took him in, and they were like, we just think he has anxiety. I'm like, he's 4 years old. I mean, I know I was depressed probably most of my life, but I just thought it was always for, I didn't know that you could, I didn't know much about depression when I was a kid. I knew more about it when he was a kid, but I didn't know, like, I didn't know that children could be, they could be anxious, but I didn't know they could have anxiety, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, he had it bad. He had seen a zombie movie, and because he had the stomach flu and was throwing up, he thought he was becoming a zombie.
Oh shit, I'm gonna be a zombie!
Yeah, and that scared him bad. It scared him really bad, so I had to explain to his dad why you don't watch scary movies with little kids around.
Jeez.
You know, that happened with my youngest. It was an anime. It was rated, you know, PG or something, and which should have been perfectly fine for him. It wasn't.
Yeah, really so smart kids gotta watch out for that.
He came out shaking, and he just couldn't stand the movie. It's like, you know, Dad, I hate it. So I said, okay, well, let's fix that. Took the movie out, and I crushed the disc right there so he could see it. Says, this movie will never bother you again.
Yeah, we did the same thing with my son. He couldn't shake the feeling about turning into a zombie and understanding. So we showed him how you make fake blood, and there was a documentary on how they make zombies. So we did that and showed him, and that helped. And he never watched another zombie. He has not yet. He's 13 and he still doesn't really. He plays he can do the gaming stuff like what is it, Plant vs. Zombies and things like that if they're cutesy. But anything like Walking Dead or stuff like that, he don't watch that. None of that. It still freaks him out. So he don't watch scary movies or nothing. He's so deadly afraid of spiders. He will stand. You know, they always make jokes of the women standing and squealing or whatever. He will stand in the floor just crying, melting because of the spider, because he's just positively sure. And I'm like, you're bigger than him. I have a hard time with that fear because if it was, if it was like